Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Sadai, or you can call me Sai. Oh, my finger's itchy. But today we're going to be taking a look and tasting my most expensive bottle in the collection. Something I know I overpaid for. This bottle usually MSRP is for like $70, and this bottle I'm talking about that I massively overpaid for. Blantons, yay! Everyone's grail, unless your grail is like Pappy Van Winkle, which kind of have to overpay to get now too. But this bottle I ended up paying $150 for it, which is a lot, I know, especially for something that MSRP is for like 60 or 70 bucks. Now, I shot a whole video where the audio wasn't working, so I had to put the bottle back in the box and do all the unbagging or whatever, and without audio. So I've already tasted it, and it tastes good, but we'll give it another taste. So this bottle, of course, is a lot of people are looking for, a lot of people overpay for, just like your boy here, definitely overpaid for it. It's 93 proof, 46.5% alcohol, single barrel, of course, and it's the S. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's the S. Apparently, the guy at the store was telling me that people like to buy them all so they could see the S, to spell out. Not see the S. Sorry, spell out Blantons completely. Which I thought was funny. For $150 a piece, I don't think I'm going to be spelling out Blantons anytime soon. Unfortunately for me, I actually seen this bottle somewhere else at a different liquor store at one of my recent hunts, and it was $140, and I was very sad because I could have saved $10, and I would have been even more sad if I found it for even cheaper. But enough's enough. Oh wait, let me tell you how long it actually doesn't have an age statement anywhere near the bottle at all. I read the whole bottle. But it's generally believed that it's aged for 6 to 8 years, and you can just buy an Eagle Rare that's aged for 10 years for $40. But let me stop hating on it, because we are gonna taste it, and I don't really hate on it. I just kind of sad that I ended up paying so much for it. But we're gonna taste it, and we're gonna see. Or we're gonna taste it again because I've already tasted it. And we're gonna see if it's better than some of the, not competition, because Blantons is made by Buffalo Trace, so they're not really competition with each other. They're more like sister brands. And I have both the Eagle Rare and the Buffalo Trace, but I'm gonna put it up against what a lot of people consider the value Blantons, which is the Buffalo Trace, which, as you can tell, I like a lot. So we'll taste this later after we're finished with this bad boy. And on their website it says that the nose is vanilla, and that the taste should be like a citrus and oak, which in my previous video, which is kind of funny that I didn't record any audio, I actually said something about it tasting citrusy, but this was before I did any research, because the other video had no age statement in it or no tasting notes from Blantons themselves. Just kind of cool. Hopefully that means I'm getting better at tasting things. Now I get the vanilla, definitely. It definitely doesn't, usually when I go up against high proof alcohols, I just say things like when I'm doing the nose, I'm usually just saying things like, it smells like alcohol. This bad boy has more nuance to it, not necessarily all alcohol, which, given it's only 93 proof, I get why it's just not all alcohol forward, because it's only 46%, or 46.5% alcohol. It's weird. I want to say like wet stone. I don't even know what that means, but wet stone and vanilla. Like a rock you picked up at the lake or something. You decided to smell it. I mean, that's good. Be even better if I got it for MSRP. I don't know if just the bourbon itself, it's very smooth. You can tell a lot of care went into this bottle, or went into this, barrel. But it's very smooth. I get vanilla notes, a tiny bit of a tiny bit of orange. I don't taste any, and by orange I mean like, when you get like a cocktail and they spritz the skin on it, the peel, just to give it a little pizzazz. I don't know, like that. But it is very tasty, very smooth, which I really like in my bourbon. I know, most smooth bourbons, they're aged forever, or they're low proof, in my opinion. But 6 to 8 years, that's a pretty nice bourbon. I don't know if this makes sense, but or even if I'm saying it right, like it could be called something else completely, like legs or body or something like that. After you drink it, like that flavor of the bourbon sticks around for a little while, which I think is kind of cool. But let's take a look at its cheaper, much cheaper in this opinion, in this video, at least for these two bottles, much cheaper. Little broski here. Like I said, I really do like the Buffalo Trace, so we'll see if, and let me see. Okay, nothing left in the thing. I would have got a new Glencairn, but like I've got to wash it, so we're not gonna get it. Now this is Buffalo Trace, same distillery that makes Blantons. So we'll see if for a fraction of the price, especially in this case, could you just stick with Blantons? I mean, Buffalo Trace. Now, I'd be lying if I said that this bad boy wasn't smoother, because it definitely is. This one has a little bit more heat on it. They have a very similar profile in terms of taste. Give it a smell. Yeah. Vanilla. Yeah. They also have a very similar I don't want to say very similar. This one is not as smooth, but on the palate, it's very almost the same. I mean, if I had to choose between $150 for Blantons or 30 to 35 bucks for Buffalo Trace. I'd probably go with the Buffalo Trace because, you know, my wallet would thank me for going with the Buffalo Trace. But I think for special occasions, birthdays, you know, nice Saturday night, I think a little, you know, couple pours of this bad boy wouldn't be too bad, you know. For like, you know, if you want to pour yourself up a couple ounces every night or so, you know, I don't think you would want to go with a $150 bottle for that. But then again, MSRP is 70, so if I found it for 70, I'd probably pick it up every single time. Or 70 or 60, I don't know what the MSRP is. I mean, here in Mass, everything is just more expensive. Ooh, excuse me. I just think everything's more expensive. Like, even that Buffalo Trace. Like, 26 bucks for Buffalo Trace anywhere in the South is, like, a good deal for Buffalo Trace. And sometimes even lower, I've seen. Not personally, but in, like, other people's videos. And here, we pay, like, a minimum of, like, 33 bucks for it. So, this probably would never hit the stores in Massachusetts for MSRP. But, you know, I think for this bottle, I think this, like, if I could find it for cheaper, I would buy it. But I've been to a couple stores that sell it already, and, you know, like I said earlier in the video, there was a store that had it for $1.40. $10 cheaper, but definitely way further away from my house than where I found this bad boy. So if you're in the market in Mass for Blantons, be prepared to pay up because the stores know what they got and they know people want it. And if you're looking for an alternative, I think Buffalo Trace's regular stuff is good. And if you can find a Buffalo Trace store pick, that'd be pretty cool too. I haven't been able to find one of those. But then again, I've only found Buffalo Trace in like 2 stores that I've been to. So another hard one to find, especially here on the East Coast. On the northern East Coast, because we are up here. But if you like this video, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you want to leave a comment, that'd be cool too. I definitely reply to all my comments because I don't get that many just yet. But hopefully that will change. And I love to hear from you guys.